Morning everyone, it's our phonics time again. So yesterday we carried on looking at plurals and we looked at just adding s, because most singular nouns, when we make them into a plural, we do just add s. However, there are times, and I know that from our first plural session, that some of you explored and found these different patterns. There are other rules when making a plural. And so this is the rule that we're going to look at today. Okay, so rule number 2, if the noun ends in any of these sounds, then we don't just add s, we have to add es. So if any word ends in a letter s, making a sound, or a double s, that digraph makes a s sound as well, or sh, or ch, x, or z. If a word ends in any of those words, and we make it into a plural, then we have to do that by adding an es. Okay, so let's have a little explore of some words then. Let me see if I can find my pen. Okay, so if I make the word, if you can see here, I'm going to make the word, what does that say? Bush. Okay, so in my garden, I don't just have one bush, I have many bushes. Let's have a look at the sound on this word. Now, this part of the word is called the root word. It's the smallest part of the word, and then we're going to add on to it to make it different. And so, because on the end of our root word, it ends in a sh sound, then this rule would apply, look, because if a noun ends in a sh sound, then we have to add es to make it say bushes. So let me just get my pen to show that. It's going to be a bit of a squash and a squeeze on the end. Okay, there you go. So we've added it onto the end, and now it says bushes. Okay, I've got some words on here. Okay, so now that there's a mixture of words here, all singular nouns. Okay, and what we're going to have to do is to see how we can make these words into a plural. Is it just add s, or is it adding the es rule? So let's have a little look then. I'll do a couple with you, and then I'm going to leave you to do the rest of these by yourself. So we've got bus. Okay, now looking at our rule, okay, it says if the noun ends in an s, a sh, ch, x, or z, okay, then we must add es. So does bus begin with end in any of those sounds? Yes, it does. It ends in the s, the s sound. And so that means that the es rule will apply. So to make it say that there is more than one bus, it needs to say buses. Okay, so we've added on our plural on there. Now when you have a root word, the root word was bus, which was the smallest part of that word. When we add a bolt on there to change what the word says, it's gone from bus to buses. I wonder if any of you can remember what you call a little unit of sound like that when you add it onto a word. It's called a suffix. Well done. So we've added a suffix that's making our word from a singular noun into a plural. Let's have a look at the next one. Let's see if we can have a go at this one. Right, so we've got road. Okay, so let's have a look at this root word. Okay, we're looking at the end sound, which is a d sound, letter D making the d. Let's go back to the rule again and see what we have to do. Now remember, if the noun ends in a s, sh, ch, x, or z, then we need to add es. If it doesn't, then we just add s. So was letter D in that rule? No, it wasn't. And so with the word road, to change that to the plural, roads, we just add S. Okay? We'll do one more, I think. Let's have a little look. Okay, down here, I've got the word dish. Okay? So let's have a look back at our rule. Now, dish, in that root word, the smallest part of that word, it ends in a sh sound. So if the noun ends in a s, sh, ch, x, or z, then we have to add es. So let's have a look. Dish does indeed end in an es, doesn't it? So we're going to add es, because that's our bolt on. We put our little lightning bolt underneath. So dish is dishes. Okay, I wonder if you could go through the rest of those words and see if you can change those nouns to a plural, either by adding s or by adding es. Okay, good luck with that one then today then, children. I'll see you later. Bye bye.